Good morning. It is 5:45 in the morning, and today we are climbing Croagh Patrick, one of Ireland's most famous mountains in County Mayo. So we should get there for around 8 o'clock. So just over 2 hours to go. It's weird being up at this time. Normally it would be I don't know, going on holiday or having to go to Dublin for work or whatever it might be, but not today. Today we are up early, climbing Croagh Patrick. It's around 2,500 feet, and once you get to the summit and you can see Croagh Bay, like the views are meant to be insane. I've read somewhere that it's like 365 little islands that you can see. But yeah, look, it's such a beautiful climb this should be, and like that tradition says, the St. Patrick fasted on the mountain for 40 days and 40 nights. So there's a lot of history to Croagh Patrick, and it's one I've wanted to do for a very long time, but I never climbed mountains before. So this is number 3. And apparently when you get to the summit it's going to be very steep, so it's going to should be a tricky enough climb compared to what I've done. So but I'm really looking forward to taking this one off the list. 2-hour drive, let's go. It's looking like the sky should be clear, so let's go. A fun fact about the toll and the tunnel in Limerick. I can't remember when that opened. It must have been 12-15 years ago maybe. I actually used to work in that toll when it opened, so I was actually one of the first people to start working in that toll. The prices have definitely gone right up since I was there, but yeah, it's funny how you look back and you go, geez, I've come a long way, haven't I? Yeah, my first proper job, yeah, at the time. It's very foggy out this morning, but I can already see the blue sky starting to appear. Look at this. So guys, we're only 10 minutes away. Croagh Patrick looks mad. It looks huge. I don't know if the camera's doing that any justice, to be honest. Definitely going to be the biggest challenge I've faced so far. So I haven't eaten this morning, so I'm fucking starving. I'm not really someone that eats early in the morning, but I have been up since 5 o'clock this morning. It is now 20 to 8, so it's starting to get a bit picky. I heard that there was a car park at the bottom and like a cafe to get coffee. I could be totally wrong, but we'll see. I'm only 4 minutes away, so I'll see you at the car park. I'm excited for this one. I'm excited and nervous at the same time. So yeah, wow, look at that. That is insane. When you're looking at that with your own eyes and not through a camera, it's pretty special. So here we go. So I've just arrived at the car park. There is a visitor center coffee shop. Look at this. And I believe it's pay and display. So okay, so I've just paid for the parking. That's going to do me up until this evening. So it was only €3, and if you don't have a ticket, the maximum fine is €40 apparently. So for the sake of €3, you may as well just get the maximum stay, which brings me until this evening. Which obviously I'm not going to need, but I'd rather have too much time than too little time, right? So let's let's get out the car, let's put our jacket on because it's quite cold and I imagine it's going to be freezing up there. I'm excited and nervous for this, but let's go, let's get it done. This was such a beautiful day for it as well. Hopefully it stays that way. So, we are on our way. There's the visitor centre here. Looks closed. I was actually hoping to get a coffee when we finished here. But I reckon there's going to be a lot more people doing this. All the other climbs I've done so far. Well, the other 2 climbs I've done. I haven't seen anyone. It's been very quiet, so I know this one's going to be a different experience and quite a lot of people around. So it's actually quite strange being here, you know, because it's something that I've read about before, something I never thought I would ever climb, you know. It looks very impressive. Thousands of people climb this every year, especially on Reek Sunday. But we're only at the start and it's already getting a bit steep. Like my first impressions of as I was coming towards the mountain, I just went, oh my god. That was my first reaction. Because it just came out of nowhere. Like in a weird way. I saw a load of mountains on the way here, thinking it might have been one of them, but welcome to Croagh Patrick, Ireland's holy mountain. It's quite fitting to climb it now, really, when St. Patrick's Day is literally was only a few days ago. I reckon this is going to be the most beautiful climb, and no dogs are allowed. I have had people ask me on other climbs, but yeah, no dogs allowed on this one. A statue of St. Patrick actually saw this. Here we go. Here we are. I believe the terrain is very it's quite loose. It's not something I've come up against on the other 2 mountains. I reckon this is going to challenge me in many ways, and I'll probably be fucking wrecked tonight. Hopefully in one piece as well. But it's crazy, you know, people actually do this in barefoot as well. Definitely wouldn't be for me now, that's for sure. But the first part is anyway supposed to be quite gradual like that. It's a very popular route. Thousands climb it every year, so how bad can it be? And as I was saying, oh, nearly died. I got married last week. Well, today is, what's the date today? Today is Thursday. So I got married on Friday last week. I think I said it on one of my other videos that I'm just feeling very happy in my life, which is amazing because I felt so shit in my life for such a long period. Just went through a lot of shit, you know. And now I'm coming out the other side of it. Have been for a long time, but you know, I'm starting to feel a lot more at peace. It's all very rocky. I haven't actually climbed anything like this yet, so I will either make it to the summit or I might break a leg, because I haven't tested myself like this before. And you know what, that's what life's all about. Putting yourself out of your comfort zone. It's testing yourself. That already looks amazing, and I'm hardly It's only been 7 minutes. I reckon, especially because of the day that's in it, this is going to be one of the most beautiful climbs, especially when you get to the top. As I said, I'm only doing this to challenge myself, and I hope you guys enjoy the videos. And to be quite honest, not a lot of people have seen them, so if anyone has, comment below if you like the video. It'd be lovely to hear, you know. I'm only recording this for myself anyway, but it would be great to hear from people. There's a gate here. This is so nice. A message from Mountain Rescue. Important message, dear climbers, if you feel unwell or overly fatigued at any stage, please consider turning back. Hopefully, I don't have to turn back. Every single time you leave the house, especially doing any sort of climb, you know, you will get people say, oh, it's easy, Croagh Patrick's easy, this is easy, that's easy. You know, everyone has their own abilities. Some people find it difficult, some people find it a breeze. So just because some people might walk up it in bare feet, doesn't mean I'm going to, you know. So doesn't mean that I won't be shattered when I get to the top. I don't have the fitness levels that I should have, that's for sure, but one thing is for sure, I'm not going to give up and I'm going to keep going. One thing as well, I've always loved a waterfall. When I done Keeper Hill, there's a lovely waterfall there, and the running water down the mountain already is pretty lovely. There's a reason why it's one of the most popular mountain climbs in Ireland, because it's so lovely. And just back to, you know, me being married. We had a very small, might as well say it with a view. We had a very small wedding, just very close family, and by that I mean my parents and siblings, same with Gillian on her side. You know, we didn't invite other family, and it was like, this day is for us, you know. We didn't want the big piss up. Some family members don't like it, but I don't really give a shit. When you're gonna do something, do it for you, do it for your wife to be, do it for your kids, and fuck what anybody else wants. And I've spoken to so many people saying, yeah, just on a tiny wedding in Killarney at a place that is special to us, and people have said, you know, they wish they had done it. They wish they didn't invite 100 people, 200 people. Oh my fucking god, there's a sheep. It's one of the fears I had. Down there. It's one of the yeah. I spoke to so many people that basically said they wish they had done what we did. Just done their own thing. So yeah. And it's a bit like, just do what you want to do. And a bit like this. Yeah, I'd love to have done this with Jill today, but it's a bit awkward, you know, with Freddie, with school and everything else, and you know, so we're gonna come back a different time and do it together. But if you have nobody to go and do it with, just go and do it yourself. Got up early. Here I am at 8:20 in the morning on a Thursday, flying in Croagh Patrick by myself. So Life is good. I thought maybe I'd just see one sheep, but there's actually 1, 2, 3 up here. But I'd imagine they're very socialized sheep and they're not going to run for me, because there's only one way I'll be running, that's down the fucking mountain. I'd imagine they're very much used to people walking up the mountains. So, oh, wow, this is tough on the legs, man. I know I'm fucking blowing out already, man. Oh, I've only been doing it 20 minutes, but I give myself some credit because it's like this the whole fucking way. It's only getting fucking worse, isn't it? I maybe regret not maybe having some breakfast. Probably a stupid decision. I do have a banana in my bag though, so if I find a spot away from the fucking sheep, I will sit down and do it. And I think I need a DJI mic. I might have to invest in a microphone. So when I watch this back, when I edit this video, you might not hear anything I'm fucking saying. But at least you can get some lovely views instead. I feel there's going to be a lot of this. Plus my fucking heart rate is at 177. But is that normal? Or am I just very unfit? Whew. I know I said it in another video, I'm going to Tenerife in like 10 days. Woo! But I really need to start fucking trying to get back into the gym. There's shit everywhere in the mountains. I'm assuming that's goat shit, or sheep shit. I don't know. Anyway, about the gym, I definitely skip leg day far too often. Don't skip it if you plan on climbing fucking mountains. Oh god. Woo! Gillian has just messaged me to say you're putting Freddie to bed tonight. I'll probably be asleep before him. This is definitely the most difficult one I've done. And remember, this is only my 3rd ever hike, you know? So coming up against this for the last 35 minutes, you know, it's fucking tricky. I'm not someone to say, oh yeah, that's easy, I can fucking do it no problem. I'm finding it hard. These fucking sheep or goats or whatever they are have a great life. Now, on a sunny day, oh, this is getting a bit tricky. I'm gonna try and do some more. Obviously this is the first one I've done where it's actually away from where I live. Fuck, it's difficult climbing and talking, you know. Any other climbs I've done are probably half an hour away. This was just over 2 hours away, so first one I've travelled for. It's definitely worth it, but I'd like to know more. Definitely nearly fallen on my face several times. Look at this. Oh. It's crazy view. I know it's going to be so worth it when I get to the top, but it feels like forever away. It's like the It's like a stairway to heaven, this is. Oh. Has anyone gone abroad, climbed any mountains? Oh fuck! Whoa, windy. Outside of Ireland. When I stayed in the hotel for our wedding at the weekend, right opposite the hotel was Carrantoo Hill, and I would love to climb that one day. But I feel like if I'm struggling with this right now, that's out of the question big time. For now, I will do it, but I'm gonna do it with Gillian. I'm gonna do it with my wife, because it's a special mountain and one I will never do by myself. Not because I can, but I wouldn't want to. I might need to take a break and lose some weight while I'm at it. Every single climb that I've done has been quite like gradually got steep, whereas in Croagh Patrick is very much like this the whole way, no flat. Hope you have good fitness and good knees. I have bad fitness and I have bad knees, but we're doing it anyway. Oh guys, pooped. I'd love to go out on that island out there and walk out that way. Wouldn't that be lovely? I don't know if you can, but there's also a bit of square scaffolding or something up there, I don't know. But we're gonna go find out, because that's what we do. We keep going. I think this might be slightly higher than Keeper Hill, but Keeper Hill was so gradual. The fact that you can drive to the top of Keeper Hill, you definitely can't drive up here. But if you have a sheep or a goat, you can bring them. Apparently. Finally getting to, like, look at this. Climbed all the way. The car park is all the way down there. It's starting to get a little bit flat just here. That's where we're going. It's very windy, guys. Sorry if the audio is terrible, but I will invest in a microphone at some point. Oh, look at that! I would go down there, but you're a pain in the ass getting back up. Oh, it looks lovely though. If you just give me a rubber ring, I'll just sit there and float there for a while. That'd be lovely. Wow, that is so steep, man. What that is like a little hot thing, look. I think it's actually got a defibrillator in there, maybe. Fucking so beautiful up here. Oh, there's toilets up here. Look, they're toilets. They are toilets. And a little sign that says, "Keep Croagh Patrick clean." We appeal to pilgrims to take their litter to bins provided in the car park. Yeah, I think anyone that litters here, fucking sort your shit out. Anyone that litters anyway, there's no need for it. There's a lovely little lake down there, or whatever that is. So many beautiful things around here. This country is absolutely beautiful on a clear day. I know I've said it so many times, but it's incredible. We are just approaching the cone. Here we are. So yeah, 2,500 feet, climbed by thousands of people every year. Oh fuck, yeah, and I can see why. It's absolutely stunning. History says that St. Patrick fasted on the mountain for 40 days and 40 nights. But even before St. Patrick, this was climbed all the time. Even before all that, so I'm not sure what this is. Weird. I guess it's time for us to tackle that. And I've just heard that this is the part that people struggle with the most, and which is kind of concerning for me, because it's not that I struggled with that, it was more just my fitness is shit. So I really need to work on that. You learn a lot about yourself, physically, mentally, when you're climbing, going out hiking, or just doing anything that is out of your norm, right? It's not a bad thing, just saying. It shows where you need to make improvements, and I need to make a lot of them. Do you know what? I know when I get to the top, and even when I get down to the car, yeah, it's annoying. I've fucking 2-hour drive back home. My legs are gonna be killing me. But the high, the feeling I'm gonna have tonight when I'm sitting down on the couch, and I go, sure, I was standing on top of Croagh Patrick today. Pretty mad, like, you know. And if you haven't done it, you really need to get out and try it. Funny thing, it's not for you, but I bet you when you get out and feel, I can't really explain how I'm feeling. Once you get out and do it for yourself, you'll realise. And yeah, I know I'm doing it now because I have a clear day, but I waited for a clear day. Maybe the next clear day, especially coming into the better weather and the sunshine in the summer, you might try and get out and do it yourself. And if you do, come back to this video, comment, and tell me how you found the climb. What a perfect day for it. And I've actually had people commenting on my TikTok already saying, like, you know, what a perfect day for climbing this. So couldn't agree more. And like, people actually left comments on my TikTok and stuff like that with pictures that they have of when they reached the summit. Some people done it in the wind, the rain. They got to the top and it was cloudy, you know. So I'm very lucky I timed it well. Not sure how much of this you actually want to see. The whole video could have been boring, but I've tried to find videos online of like somebody like me doing the full climb and recording it, and I'm sure there's loads, but it was all like 5-minute videos, and sure some people like that, but I prefer being able to see the full thing, so when I go and do it myself I know what to expect. So if you like that, subscribe, like the video. There's going to be a lot more adventures coming, so, and not just all hiking, by the way. Tenerife, probably going to the water parks. I also want to go to Emerald Park in Dublin, formerly known as Tato Park. Do some roller coasters, bit of a thrill video. Just a few different things. So any suggestions, however, drop a comment below. Right, I'm going to put the camera away now because it's going to get quite tricky, and I may probably see you at the summit, or at least close as I can get. And if you are wondering, is there a ham and cheese sandwich in my bag? Yes, there is, and we're going to have it at the top. And like I said, that's my breakfast, so looking forward to it. I'm so hungry. It's very very tough on the legs. It's just it's a constant climb. It's not like, in terms of difficulty, when it comes to climbing, I wouldn't say it's difficult. It's just very tiring on the legs. So I think it's probably a bit of it. It's probably different. It's not difficult as in you have to grab stuff and climb, and you really don't really have to watch your step as such, because it's kind of like there's a path that goes up. I don't think there used to be. I think it was just all loose gravel, but they have kind of made the stairs in a way the whole way up, which is, I'm kind of grateful for it. So but yeah, nearly there, guys, nearly there. Climb number 3, definitely my hardest climb though I've done, for sure, no doubt about that. Just had to take off the zip up that I was wearing under this jacket, because maybe it's the sun shining, maybe it's the effort this is taking, but I'm sweating buckets. We're nearly there though. I'm assuming it's just there. What I always find mad when I do these videos, right? In a few days time I'll sit down and I'll edit this video, and when I'm watching it back I go, oh my god, the views behind me, or can't believe I did that, which is, it's actually quite nice. So, oh, it's very steep. Very steep and tough on the legs. So glad I got a nice day. Wow. I'd say it must be a crazy feeling when loads of people climbing this all at once. Reek Sunday, I think it is, where loads of people climb it. And I think a lot of people climb it in, well, I say a lot of people, some climb it barefoot, which probably isn't that bad. Like, if you're not doing it on the small stones, you're doing it on this kind of stuff. No, I'm not saying I'd do it, because I wouldn't, but it must be, it's quite, I actually enjoy doing this when there's nobody else here. I wouldn't want to do it if there was hundreds of people climbing behind me. I'd feel rushed in a way. Right now it's not actually windy either, which is weird. So it's quite windy down, but maybe the mountain is blocking me. Maybe the wind is over that side. When I get to the top I'll get fucking blown away. Anyway, oh fuck. Do you ever look up? When you look up your stomach goes. Because I'm not great with heights, says the person climbing the mountain. Yeah, I'm not great with heights, so I'm just gonna keep looking at the floor because it's starting to get very steep. Oh my god. Oh. Remember that sign at the beginning where it was like, oh, if you feel fucked, turn around. I nearly would, but I think the top is just there. My legs are burning. Maybe next time I should make sure I eat something. Okay, I see the little chapel. Oh fuck, I see the chapel. This is by far the most physical thing I've ever done. Crazy, man. Can't believe I've made it. Here we are, guys. We've made it. Croagh Patrick. Look at these views. Wow. Woo! It was all worth it. So here I am at the top of Croagh Patrick, having some crisps. Just had my ham cheese sandwich, looking at views like this. Now, prefer if it was a bit warmer, but life is very, very special. And I can see little beaches, you know, over there. There's a beach over there, there's a beach there. There's loads of islands, loads of beaches. Must be such a special place to come when the sun is shining. Like on a proper summer day, you know. I might actually have to bring Freddie here. Not climb the mountain, but bring him around here because it's absolutely so beautiful. So at some point in the summer, we're going to come to County Mayo. So nice. I've got energy back into me. Coke Zero, sandwich, banana, crisps, full belly. It's time to climb back down. Climb down Croagh Patrick, which is going to be a challenge as well, you know. I hope you've enjoyed the view, guys. And look, like I said, I am just getting out here exploring myself, and if I can show people the beauty that's on our doorstep for people who are maybe not able to get out there anymore, or people that want to try it that haven't tried it or are afraid to do it by themselves, don't be afraid to do it by yourself. I saw lots of people here today doing it by themselves. So if you want to get out, climb Croagh Patrick. I highly recommend it, guys. You will not regret it, and you will never forget the views because they are just spectacular. I'm actually going to do one walk around the top. Let's start with the summit anyway, right? So just as you come up to the summit, you come up here, you have the memorials. There's quite a lot there. Then you have the Croagh Patrick sign. Then of course you have the chapel. Let's just walk around. You actually have a male and female toilets here. Step in here. Very handy to have toilets up there, I must say. But it is a very popular climb, so should be expected, really. Stand on top of me. Oh wow. Oh, it's windy. I'm not going to walk down there, but just showing you. The other side. difficult actually. It could be cool to go in there, but obviously you can't. So yeah, let's get down, I suppose. Going down is definitely a lot more enjoyable. I've seen so many people going up, and they're like, "Oh, you must have got here really early." I suppose I did. It is now 10:30. So there's the top. Here we are. It should be fine now from here the whole way down. So it's might start saying to people, "Oh, the pub is open at the top." You can get a nice cold pint when you get up there. Give them something to look forward to. Whoever chose to do it today definitely picked the right day. So fair play to you. Anyway, so I give you a quick update just to let you know going down is fine. You gotta watch your ankles, however. Be very easy to break your ankle on this, or do something. So be careful going down. Enjoy it. Mad thing, probably 40 minutes ago I was up there. Now the car park is just down there. So I've nearly broken my knee. Well, I nearly snapped my knee. Broken ankle maybe on the way down because it's very steep and you kind of almost feel like you end up running because it's so downhill that it just has that momentum. But yeah, we're nearly there. And just like that, we're back at the car. I mean, it was absolutely the best climb that I've done. The hardest climb I've done, the most beautiful climb I've done. Yeah, I'm very tired. It is currently 11 o'clock. It took me 2 hours 55 minutes to get to the top and back down again. I don't know if that's good time, bad time. I wasn't rushing, but I definitely came down faster on the way down than obviously going up. But yeah, what a beautiful day. Look what's in front of me. There it is. There it is. Met so many lovely people on the way down as well. Everyone kind of asking me, you know, how was it? What was the view like? You know, it was just lovely. So now I'm gonna get home, 2-hour drive home, and just reflect on the day. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and if there's any other suggestions or anything else you think I should climb, let me know. I'm really enjoying this, really enjoying the challenge, but I'd imagine my legs are going to be in pieces later on. So yeah, look, thanks for watching guys, hope you enjoyed it, and see you in the next one.